The scorecard is an important aspect of your apprenticeship. So to use the scorecard, click into the scorecard icon. The purpose of the scorecard is to check your knowledge, skills and behaviours against your chosen apprenticeship and to capture your starting point. It's really important that you're honest when filling in the grading in the scorecard, because this will ascertain whether you're on the correct programme. So the example I'm using here is for the Adult Care Worker Apprenticeship Standard. And you'll see here it says you have not completed any scorecards. So you simply click on Start Scoring. And you will then see criteria for which the job role you are doing should meet. So first of all, you click into the first box and you read the task or the criteria. And then you look at the rating scale below to see where you would score yourself. And it's really important, as I said earlier, to be honest where you believe you are. So a 0 means you've got no prior knowledge, skills or behaviour against this criteria above. 1 to 3 means you are learning about that particular criteria. 4 to 7 means you've learnt about it, you're now developing your practical skills or your knowledge skills, but you don't yet feel 100% competent. Between 8 and 9 means you're competent, and 10 is when you believe you're an expert on that particular criteria. So when scoring yourself, it's also important to add a justification. If I score myself a 0, I shouldn't need to add a justification because I have no prior knowledge, skills or behaviours against that particular criteria. I then click Next and go on to the next piece of criteria. So here I'm going to score myself a 1 and I'm going to go over to the right hand side and add a justification. I may wish to add some supporting documents, and at this point I don't need to add a learning activity. Learning activities should be completed when you update your learning journal. So I just simply add justification for that score, and if I had any supporting evidence I can attach any information and simply go create. Go to the next score and then score myself. I keep adding a justification on the right hand side. Once you have completed scoring yourself against all of the criteria, this banner here will then appear that says, it looks like you finished scoring yourself, are you ready to submit your scorecard? So once you've done that, you simply click on Submit Scorecard. That captures your starting point and then will provide a graph to show where you currently are against your knowledge, skills and behaviour. And the purpose of the scorecard is then to show your continued journey throughout your apprenticeship. So every 2 months you will be prompted by your skills coach to create a new scorecard and revisit that grading following any learning or development tasks. You won't, however, need to regularly go into the scorecard itself. All of your grading and all of your evidence of your grading will be linked to your learning journal. So please watch the separate video on the learning journal, which your skills coach will go through with you at your face-to-face induction meeting.